we can move on to watch this jerks.
Okay, sure.
So I guess now I'm not sure if this is like on the cusp of being in my top 5, so I don't know if I want to mention the movies, or do we want to do our top 5 movies and TV of the year under Watch This Jerks?
The TV too?
Yeah. Well, do you want to talk about?
No, I'm saying the
first?
TV that you put on here also.
No, not the TV. The TV I put on here.
Okay,
is
so
not in my top
let's
5.
table the movie till later then.
Okay. So I did watch the first 3 episodes because there's only 3 episodes out of the new season of Reacher, with Alan Ritchson as Jack Reacher, and I still really like that show. And that show is it's the daddiest dad show that ever dadded. Did you know? It's like it's a show for old men.
Except dad could beat up everybody.
Oh my God, he could beat it. He beats up so many people. It's awesome.
It's like a superhero.
That's why you watch the show. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's a Batman show. It's literally just Batman. I'm not the first person to say that. It's not like a hot take, but yeah, it's like, oh, here's a big guy who's smarter than everyone else. Also, he's gonna solve the mystery and punch everyone in the face.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, but that's kind of what you want sometimes out of your TV show.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of really like it. So, Reacher, go watch it.
Yeah, we watched a few episodes of the first season. I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I like just watching the clips on when they surface on YouTube of him just beating the people. Mm-hmm. He's like standing up for somebody or whatever, and he says something clever shit. He gives the guys a chance to surrender. They never do, and then he just fucking beats the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
It's the best. Yeah. And that's like even in the first episode, like they're sitting at a table and a guy comes over, he starts giving them shit, and he's like, listen, I'm trying to be nice to people these days, so I'm going to give you one chance to walk away. And the guy goes, there's 12 of us, and there's only 7 of you. And he goes, oh, yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd have more guys. And then he beats the crap out of everybody.
And it's believable because he's big, at least. Like
he's gigantic.
Like the unbelievable part of it is that anybody wouldn't surrender.
Yes, yeah. They even want to fight him in the first place.
Yeah, this is the guy that you're walking up to and picking a fight with.
Right. I think like in earlier in the season, there's like 3 guys who are waiting for him to beat him up at his motel or something.
I literally watched that clip today.
And I'm like, I don't know. Like that guy's pretty big. I don't know that 3 are enough. Like they seem pretty confident, basically. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's good. Yeah. We started watching the first episode of a show that's also on Amazon called I'm a Virgo.
That's the Boots Riley show.
Yes, and I really liked his movie.
Sorry to Bother You.
Sorry to Bother You, which is really weird.
I saw that movie.
Okay,
that movie is bananas.
It's very smart, and it gets very weird. And this show is also very smart and very weird, and it gets very weird right away. It's about a 13-foot teenager, and it takes place in Oakland. It's like a predominantly black cast, like it takes place in the the hood, I guess, and he's been sheltered his whole life. He's I forget how old he is, and it's 18 or something or 17, no 19. I think he's 19. Anyway, the parents don't want people to see him, so they basically just hide him, which is hard, in the house. And eventually he gets out, and it's about just how people react to him and how he reacts to people being sheltered. It's just I only watched the first episode, but it's very, I don't know, the writing is so good. It draws you right in. It's heartwarming. It's heartwarming and smart and weird as fuck. And it's just unusual. It's just an unusual combination of those things. You just don't see that. So we only watched the first episode. I think the whole first season is done now, I'm sure, but it's a great show. I'm the Virgo. I would definitely recommend. It's for adults, though. It's an adult show.
How quickly does he sign with an NBA team?
I don't know. But you would think that's what I said. Watching with Mrs. Cheapy. I mean, yeah, it's.
Yeah, I think any NBA team would be like, I don't care if you can move or not. You're gonna stand here in the lane. You're gonna be the 13-foot tall guy in the lane.
Yeah, it's wild. I'm sure that maybe that happens. I don't know, because he hasn't really been. I only watched the first episode, and just people are starting to see him now.
If it doesn't happen, basketball does not exist in this universe of this TV show.
I don't know what to say. I mean, well, I'm not going to look it up because I like to be going blind. So that's I'm a Virgo. Totally recommend that. Just even watching the one episode. Wombat, I watched Obliterated. I was looking for something to watch today because I was so tired from Orange Theory. On Orange Theory days, sometimes when I'm really tired, I'll watch like some Netflix or something.
And today was a crazy Orange Theory day.
Today was a tough one. So I saw Obliterated there, and I was like, "Hey, Wombat talks." I know that name because Wombat mentioned it. That's you call it like an over the top like action hard R rated show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get into it. I bailed they had to get naked faster. You know what I'm saying? Like 20 minutes in, there was no nudity, or maybe 15 minutes in, there was no nudity. I don't know. It wasn't smart enough for me without the nudity. So I bailed on that.
I feel like you needed to give that a little bit more of a.
Okay.
I told you have to watch the first episode.
Okay.
But you have to watch the whole thing.
Okay.
And if you don't like it after the first episode, then I'm on your side.
Got it.
But to say you only made it,
15 minutes, 20 maybe. Yeah. Okay, I'll go back.
Yeah.
It's it saved my spot. It's fine. If you say that, I can go back to it.
Okay.
I was waiting for the titties. It had a really promising start at the Vegas poolside, serving up the drunk Asian women. I'm like, this is definitely going in a good direction. And then nothing happened. No nudity or anything. I also watched the first 15 minutes of the Super Mario Brothers movie because that is also on Netflix. And I thought, hey, let's see what all that $1 billion of hype is about. And I don't know. I turned it off when they switched to that like side screen view of them running to get to their plumbing job.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I do. It was clever.
I was like,
yeah.
All right.
Oh, and I'm taking the movie off my list. So.
Oh, okay. Good.
So
good.
We could just briefly
behind
mention
the scenes
that
action.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, you know what I really liked? This is like you said, it all has to literally.
Or we can wait until
then.
later and still talk about it then.
We can wait until later and talk about it then. I'll call it an honorary mention.
All of these things.
All of these things are happening right now. It's very exciting.
I did enjoy the nonstop Mario and Nintendo references that come at you through the.
That's what the movie's supposed to be. You
I know,
but
it's
upset about like.
I wasn't upset. I wasn't upset.
Like, I recognize these things.
I
like,
know, but I was just I was like, sigh. I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, Jumpman. Yeah, I see that. And like, am I supposed to be just constantly scanning the screen to find like little yes? I guess that's supposed to distract you from like the lack of anything else interesting going on.
There is no plot to that movie other than look at these guys. Look at these guys.
Bowser from Marion Peach.
Look at these guys. Hey, look, it's Donkey Kong.
You know what they're doing?
Guys.
They made $1 gajillion.
All right. Didn't say it was bad.
I like the part where they said, "Hey, look, it's Donkey Kong."
Hey, look, it's Donkey Kong.
Yep.
Huh?
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. It's the best part of the movie.
LeBlorst in the chat says also no one got nude fast enough in the Super Mario Brothers movie. True.
I don't know. You see full frontal nudity very quickly in that movie.
Those penguins, those blue penguin things.
Hey, Mario's laying pipe.
I felt like Luigi wasn't tall and thin enough also. That's my other complaint.
It's your complaint?
I identify with Luigi. See? Look what I'm wearing.
I get it.
I
get it.